December 26th, 9:44 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Hey, G. Karma?
That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god.
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. That shade, though.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What? What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
No.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years!
Well, that's about to change.
He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh.
Question mark?
I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
Well, if you had found us a waterfall.
Exactly.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so. Damn.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Don't worry about it.
Oh, goodness. Manfred von Karma.
December 26th, 10 a.m.
You won't be able to hear his, like,
number 3.
you won't be able to hear his objection voice, but it's, like, demonic.
Great.
It's like, objection! Like, that's what it sounds like.
It sounds amazing.
He's very scare man.
Scare man.
Scare man.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. He's terrifying looking.
He is.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Notice he also has a ruffle, so I wonder if that's where Edgeworth got the idea.
Yup.
He took his fashion sense.
Yeah, he did. Poser.
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies.
I can't get my voice to go that deep, but...
He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call the first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge on this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Gumshoe's like, eh. Describe the incident, now.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake.
That's not the very middle.
No, it's not. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop.
It apparently phased into another boat.
As boats do.
Overhead map added to court record.
Testify to the court about your arrest. Now!
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Look at my finger. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Witness testimony, the arrest of Edgeworth.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
That's... Cross-examination, the arrest of Edgeworth, let's do it.
Great.
Let's press Gumshoe about a man call. Let's just do it all. As we do.
Right.
Press. Hold it. You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Oh, God.
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses.
I knew that.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
Fuck. The woman who's camping. Lotta, Hart.
What happened next, detective?
Headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Press. Fuck it.
Alright.
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Yeah, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's quick.
That's pretty fast. Yeah.
Our motto for the month is get there quick.
Just for the month.
Just for this month.
You just
Detective,
backhand me?
you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Do that and you'll be able to look forward to your next salary review.
The fuck?
So much to look forward to these days.
His objection's like
This
a
is-
growl.
It is. It really is. And it's so low. I can't go that low. I'm an alto, but I'm not that low.
Damn. Curious.
Seriously, it sounds like he's going, objection! Like, it's very scary.
This is no time for daydreaming. Continue!
Yes, sir.
That's where he found Mr. Edgeworth. What was he doing?
Press.
What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Yeah, I pressed.
Okay. Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murder at all, really. Every time, I swear.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections.
He will object to literally everything.
Well, I'll do the same. Now I didn't suspect him
I will
of
object
anything
your
at
objection.
all. Right? Press the suspect anything at all.
Okay.
Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock.
Yes.
I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now!
Damn. But next morning, the body
I'm
was found
trying.
in the
It's like
lake.
giving my tummy a workout here.
Right? Press the button next
It
morning.
seriously is. Right.
Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart.
Shot through the heart. You're too late.
Fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet added to court record. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Press. Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon? The gun?
The pistol.
Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. Sorry, Your Honor.
The murder weapon we found in the boat was evidence. Was decisive evidence. Alright, so I'm assuming we gotta press something. Or present.
Yeah.
What's the autopsy report say again? Bullet to the heart. Wait. Best as we could.
He even has his own finger wag, just like Edgeworth. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
I may need a hint. I don't know what we can really use on Gumshoe right now. He doesn't know shit.
Hold on. Can we press the murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence?
Sure.
Because I think that's what he amended to the testimony, so I think we need to press that.
Okay. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Was that your tisk?
Oh, that was supposed to be a laugh?
Oh, was it?
He said, well, Phoenix says he has the same evil laugh, but like that wasn't a laugh noise.
No,
that was him tisking. That's not a laugh.
Right?
Anyway,
he has
go
the
ahead.
same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What?
Well.
What? What? Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence.
I'd be scared if that man handed me a gun.
Seriously, though.
Alright.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body.
Snap.
Detective,
Yes, sir.
was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Fuck off, she's 17.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Of course you will. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? That's... Ballistic markings on the... are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol.
Snap.
This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. I almost said fingertips.
Fingertips.
It was his own fingertips were still on the gun.
Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Yes, it does. Well, Judge.
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
But let's just see what happens.
Yep.
Look at my finger. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now!
But wait,
Snap.
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man!
Yes. Oh my god. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? December 26th.
Yeah, you're gonna hate Von Karma.
11:09 a.m. Lobby 2. Yeah, he a bitch. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? You were right there.
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
How am I supposed to convince everyone of that? Say, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick?
Aww.
If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
No, yeah, you're useless. No, I need you here. I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Well, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out.
Really?
Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any worse than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
I love how Phoenix is like, I've just gotten lucky and, you know, it may not happen this time.
And Edgeworth's like, bro. Right here.
Babyface?
Huh?
That's his pet name for Phoenix, Babyface.
Babyface? Babyface. Cute. Court is now... Huh?
It's Spiky Head.
Spiky Head. I mean, it's true. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Shit.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
I miss Lotta Hart.
I'm suffering too, okay?
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
I haven't done it in a while. That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
That face.
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Witness testimony, witness's account. It was late Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. Car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I feel like Kita's just like leaning back, covering her mouth.
So I don't do face cam.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then
That was Canadian.
Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary?
Yeah.
There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but a boat. But that boat.
Enough.
Thank you. Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Oh, sorry, what did Judge say?
Well, this is a surprise.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Well. Order! I will remove you from the court if you do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him.
Snap.
Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order. I will have order.
Well, Judge.
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds
it's not going to be that long.
this court finds the defendant right. Objection. Well, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand.
Nick did not help out there.
No, he didn't. He's like, contempt of court. She's like, yeah, what is that? Contempt of court. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I mean, I'm thinking there was, or else it would just end. So, I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. I did.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything.
Shit.
Right, let's take him on.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. Great! I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
You sound so ready. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Shit. Witness's account.
Oh. You better pray to Bejeebs.
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 I press the... I'm just gonna press everything.
Alright.
Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes.
Oh my god. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I feel like he's gonna object to everything you say.
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Rude judge, get out of here. Okay, fine.
Fine what?
Then there was another bang. There were 2 bangs? So she heard this
There's
bang.
always more than one bang.
She heard a bang come up from the lake. Looked out the window, saw 2 gents in the boat. That's where he stopped her. But then she says, then there was another bang. There wasn't nary thing. I don't remember her saying another bang, but maybe I was just too focused on saying the accent. Why were there 2? Where's the second gunshot?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna press that one.
Which one?
The another bang. The second one.
Okay.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
Distract everyone with potty poppers.
Body papas.
Potty poppers.
I heard this bang come up from the lake. Press the first one then.
Oh, hold on. I gotta go around. Okay. Got it.
So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradiction.
Bitch,
not
there were
leisurely
2.
Chat with the witness. Maybe we should present something that would contradict her saying, like, there was another bang. Like, do we have anything that would work there?
The 1 bullet?
I mean, the autopsy says 1 bullet shot to the heart, so there's that.
Right. So you think we should do the report? Oh, pistol.
The murder weapon says it was fired 3 times.
Oh. Fired 3 times. Well, why isn't it 3 bangs she heard?
Right.
So should we present that?
Do you want to do the gun or do you want to do the... Yeah, do you want to do the gun?
Sure.
Alright, let's try it. Nope.
I can't even make it happen. There we go. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Must be on the wrong track.
Okay, why don't we actually press her last statement?
It wasn't an airy thing.
Yeah, hold on. I'm almost there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you sure about that? Yeah. Sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further?
Press further.
Oh. How come you're so sure? Well, heck. I scanned the whole lake. Scan the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there.
Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here.
Maya's really taking this hard. She looks unsure about that I was in my car.
Yeah.
So let's just press it for now. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait now. I'm the one who says that.
Well then, say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. He's just bullying everyone.
That is all he does. That's why you will hate him. He will object to literally everything. Did you press when I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat?
Yeah, I thought, but let's just do it just in case.
I couldn't remember if we pressed that or not.
Could you clearly see the two men? I don't know. No, maybe I didn't.
Okay.
Just look at the picture. Okay. Just y'all. Clear enough for you? Close enough. Uh-oh. Press further.
Except that it's not.
No, it's
Because
not.
you can't see.
Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Will, of course.
She ain't seen shit.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Look at that creepy face.
Uh-huh.
Nick. Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who said hold it? Who was that? Aww.
It was me.
Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta.
What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Okay. I'm trying so hard.
I know.
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No.
Well. Somebody
Wait.
says wait. Okay.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
Wrong. Phoenix wrong.
Wrong.
What?
We still have a lot more of a video game left.
Yeah, really.
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Bitch.
What? Order, order, order.
What?
Order, order, order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
That's. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Bitch! Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Faye, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya. Well, damn. Get wrecked, Karma. Yes.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in there or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Fuck. The last statement. That last statement. Saw it as clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, wait. Is this like her actually giving it? So I should read it as her?
That's her whole thing. That's her whole testimony.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
So we gotta press it.
Do we press it or present it? Present something to it.
I would press it first, and then
Pressing.
see if we can get anything else, and then go from there.
Okay. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely?
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 Blithely. Ugh.
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can.
Wow.
Mr. Wright, I have to assign
Oh my
you a
god,
penalty.
I didn't think you'd get penalized for that. Sorry.
Well.
I thought you legit had to press it. Okay, well.
Damn.
Sorry. Sorry.
That's it? Uh-oh.
Yeah, so.
I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say? So we gotta press something. Or we gotta present something. I would present the foggy photo. Because it proves that how could she see it if... But I'm afraid that's gonna... We only have 3 left.
We'll be okay.
Okay, so press
I mean, it
the
does prove that it
picture,
was a foggy night.
Right?
So
Okay.
you could make that argument.
Press it.
So you ready?
Yeah, or present it. Done. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
Shot through the heart.
You're too late. What? You got what? You got what?
You got what?
What?
Look at this photograph.
She's like,
Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Okay, look at this photograph.
The photo I took, the very same.
There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? Can't. This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. Specifically. How? What?
that was a what spelled with a U.
That was a what?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could. I meant I could.
Fuck it. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally have found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
I found a hole in Von Karma. What?
How Edgeworth was seen.
Y'all, you're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got it back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
I had an out-of-body experience. Hi, Nimsudo. Hello. You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one had better be good. Shit. How Edgeworth was seen. Cold night. Mist was thick as grits. So I'm afraid to press now.
I know, I'm sorry. I
No, it's
totally
okay.
forgot that would happen.
I brought my binoculars with me when I heard that noise on the lake. I looked with my binoculars. Oh shit, excellent, went through. Okay. So obviously we need to present something? If pressing gets us in trouble?
See, I don't know if it will now. Because Phoenix says, I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get, I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony.
Okay. Let's just press the first one,
So-
see what happens.
Alright. They will reset after we get through this investigation, or this
This
trial,
trial.
so it's not gonna, yeah, it won't carry over
Okay.
to the next trial,
Good.
so,
So how could you see Edgeworth?
at least from what I remember. Watch
Now.
me be wrong. But
Right?
I'm like paranoid that I'm wrong.
Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with all that as it is. Damn. Nobody loves me.
Defense attorneys don't have game.
Nobody loves me.
Oh my god. Edgeworth does.
Edgeworth does. It's true. So once I was finished setting up my camera, back in the car, fucking press it, so that didn't do anything to us.
Yeah.
Your camera? Yeah. It's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions.
Still, I brought my binoculars with me. She's so angry when she says it. Press.
Yeah.
Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope? Not binoculars for that.
Oh, snap.
I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? I don't know. Let's press it anyway.
Chris.
I feel like Phoenix never goes in the line of thinking I hope he's going to. Ever? Oh my god. This is make it or break it time. The camera is utmost importance, Your Honor. It is, perhaps, the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
It looks like she's wearing the tops of soda cans in her ears.
A little bit.
You know what I mean?
Tabs.
Like the tabs. If you fail a case, can you restart or no? You can, but in the older versions, you weren't able to save as much. So we would have to restart from the trial. Like,
Right.
we would have to redo the entire trial if we failed it, which has happened to me in the later ones, especially the first time when I was playing, and it sucks.
Yeah,
So we're trying not to fail.
right.
All right, anyway, good.
The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
I feel like we should press,
Press.
since we're not getting penalized.
Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Har.
Har.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of our challenged intellect.
Wow, Von Karma.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you saw Edgeworth.
Brr.
No unnecessary comments, please.
Right, so-
maybe present the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, you want to present the camera
Set
when
up
she
to
says it was
automatically
set
take
up?
pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
When she says set up. Wait, let me make sure I'm on the right thing. Camera was set up to take pictures of meteor shower. That one.
Yeah.
All right, let's present it.
Do it.
Yes, he did just insult his own witness. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? Says me. No. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof. That's gone.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
My butt.
Show evidence.
Show evidence.
Your Honor, take a look at this. What Miss Hart was trying to...
All right.
The Loch Ness Monster,
think
so the
about it.
article.
Yeah. Yeah.
Present the article.
Do it.
Doing it. Take that! Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this, a newspaper article? Gourdy? Ah, the sighting at Gourdy Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof of something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gourdy.
Oh, shit.
Do I have proof?
I accidentally hit the top.
You hit I don't
the
have proof.
I hit the top option because I was laughing.
Oh, you hit I don't have proof.
I'm sorry.
Do
We're probably gonna get penalized for that, and it's my fault.
I don't have proof.
Oh, wait, no. Phoenix is objecting back.
Well, I don't have proof. Did you read the by your ineptitude?
No, I didn't because I was just gonna. I thought we'd have to go back and pick the other option.
By your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without a hair of evidence to support them. Objecting back. Well, alright. If that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? No. I'm sure sick of that
No.
smarmy prosecutor putting me down. Or did he taunt me so I'd get mad and make a mistake? Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please.
Okay, we're fine then.
Here's proof that the witness was trying to photo. That was terrifying, Kita.
I'm sorry. I was laughing. I was trying not to laugh out loud.
She keeps
make you
laughing at
feel
my
bad.
southern accent, guys.
And then I pushed the button.
This is why we
'Cause I
can't
have
have
my
nice
DS
things.
I have my DS in my hand,
This is why.
so I have to.
This is
sorry.
why.
I'm sorry.
So the only two things I can think of are the
Mm-hmm.
picture of the lake or the picture of the overhead map.
The overhead map? Why would that give
Just
you
because
any
of placement of car, I guess. I don't know. So probably the picture then of the boat. But like, how is that proof?
I think you're thinking a little too hard about it. Like, I mean, how could you prove that she was trying to photograph the monster? Because she obviously
the camera,
wasn't
'cause
there.
of noises.
Yeah.
So you think we should represent the camera?
That's what I think. I think you might be able to do more than one in certain situations, like there might be more than one answer, but I think it's the camera.
Okay, let's see. Objecting intensifies. Let's see the camera.
Intensifies. I mean, you might have been able to show the photo, which then you could go on the line of thinking of, oh, this took a photo because of a loud noise.
Right.
But I think this is more direct.
Right. Okay. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. Oh, well, he just connected the two. And
Right, there you go.
here, this article about Gourdy. According to the article, Gourdy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gourdy, weren't you? That's why you had set up your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gourdy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are you all lawyer? Oh my god. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I can't. Smart, boy. Y'all, smart boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gourdy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gourdy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting
your
to
lovers.
Exactly. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gourdy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. God damn it.
Yeah.
Lotta's new testimony.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out up by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Hope to fry.
So many lies. I know. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Rude.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Sure, I totally do.
Huh, that would be a first.
Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there are no problems with the testimony this time, we will have to let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Fuck. Alright.
Oh, Lotta.
I'm an investigative photographer. A scoop would be... That's all I was hiding. Straight out at the lake, there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. But she didn't before. I don't know. So, should we just press stuff? Or is pressing gonna hurt us?
No, we should be okay.
Okay. I'm gonna press there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time.
Okay. I'm there.
There wasn't much else to look at?
Yep.
I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gourdy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time by looking at the boat.
What? What did I do now?
What are you giving me that... What?
Oh, what are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Damn. So... And I saw a flash near one of the man's hands and I heard another gunshot. So, like, there were two bangs. And I know that's a part of it, but I'm not sure what to show for it. Or which one to use it on. Because Phoenix is saying we should use evidence. Is he saying specifically at what we just cross-examined, which was watching the boat the whole time?
I mean, yeah, if there's anything that you feel is fishy. Did you want to press, then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot?
Sure, let's do that.
See if there's anything else in there.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time?
Huh? Wait. Now you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore either. We better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. When I heard the bang, press that. The first bang.
Okay. Alright.
Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. A lot sharper a sound. I don't know. I like legit don't know.
Let's press when she says that's all I was hiding.
Okay. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out that I was what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually. She was about to say something.
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet.
Maybe she heard a party popper.
A party popper? Which means there were more people on the shore, but we don't have party popper as a evidence.
I know. I was kidding. Alright, what do we even have in evidence? We have our camera. We have the
Autopsy. Lake photo. Picture of Misty Faye. Gourdy article. Overhead map.
found a victim's body. Ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel.
And then it was fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth.
I mean, I guess the best thing to do would be to press on the other statements that we haven't yet and just see if she gives us anything useful.
Okay, that's why I was camping out at the lake.
Okay. Yeah, Scoops, I get you.
That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yup. Borrowed it from a friend at a university. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. Imagine the scoop it'd be.
Yeah, we can try that.
Is Gourdy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on local news Rumor of the Month show qualifies. Last month's show was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hi, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
high noon. But once you get into the later cases, it gets tough to figure out sometimes.
Like later cases in said game?
Yeah. So, like, we're on the, latter half of the game, so that's when the difficulty really ramps up.
Right.
Do you want to press her on investigative photographer?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
An investigative photographer?
Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO? UFO.
Like a UFO?
UFO.
Yeah.
Just hanging in the sky.
A UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO.
UFO.
That's when I had a sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of shaky basis for a career. Alright.
Bye, bookworm. Have a nice sleep.
And press the actually I'm not a research student at a university.
Okay.
Oops.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Okay, press. I just accidentally pressed A.
Okay.
It went to the next line.
Okay.
Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm half
Falutin?
Fulton.
Fulton.
I think it's, or highfalutin. I guess it is. I don't know what she's trying to say. Highfalutin.
I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a man of anything.
Okay. And that is all.
So yeah, if you want to try the pistol, we can.
Sure, let's try the pistol.
Ready?
Yeah.
Nope.
Make dreams come true. There we go. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. Oh,
I was
exactly.
really hoping that we'd get more info from pressing.
The statement just now related. They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Well, I did.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was on the camera.
Wait, you weren't on the camera?
I don't know if I was or not. I didn't mean to press that.
Press or present?
Well, I was looking at evidence, and I went to get out of the evidence thing, and I hit present. I think I actually just presented the badge. Or was I on camera? Guys, what was I on?
The article?
Yeah, present the article. Yeah. Okay, so I was right then.
Okay, let's do it. Hopefully.
Yes. Yep. We're good.
Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? You. I'm British.
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
Well, what? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gourdy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gourdy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah. British, Southern, Brooklyn, it's all the same, really. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gourdy. That's what you were doing. That's...
Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gourdy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just...
Except you were.
Yeah. I thought, could be a witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole!
Damn. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She blew it up, right? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Or, oh god,
Yeah.
wait. Is that the right choice?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place.
Oh, snap.
You old fool. Hey.
Well,
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. Okay.
We still cannot see who was firing in this. It could be the
No.
defendant, or maybe it's not.
but we can see something.
Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Alright, well, at least
Add it to the record.
I remember, or at least I got this one.
Okay.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
there is.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement!
Oh my. Look at my finger.
And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose
Guys.
this...
Come on, guys.
What?
It's just putting stuff in chat. I'm assuming you're not even looking, but
I wasn't. I'm kind of focusing
Okay.
on making sure Tali's not going to chew anything. I suppose this means that the cross-examination...
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when the trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere.
there is.
I'm like slowly looking at this photo. I don't see shit.
Think about the evidence that we already have.
We got the gun. Is that not the same gun?
Well, think about it. Look at what it says.
There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere.
No. Look at the evidence. Like the actual gun.
I got
the
it.
description of the gun.
This is bad, real bad. What should I do? How do I look at the evidence? Or
Show other evidence, I would think, because there's no point in objecting to the enlargement itself.
Show the other evidence. Let's do it.
wait, Your Honor, this evidence.
No. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. Retracing. This is bad.
So
real
you
bad.
do
What
have
should
to
I do?
object. That's okay. Fine.
Object to the enlargement?
Yeah, I guess that's what they want us to do.
Okay.
Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be?
Von Karma would object to the enlargement.
Mr. Wright. You will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. I will? Okay.
Okay. So you can't look at your evidence?
No.
Okay, well that's really annoying and stupid. So you have to, the only thing that you're seeing is two people and one of them is holding a gun, right?
And the gun's going off, or there's a flash.
Correct, but if you remember, the gun had prints on it, right?
Right.
They were Edgeworth's prints,
Yeah.
but I'm assuming you don't remember what it said?
Of his right hand.
There you
And
go.
this person's holding it in their left.
Right.
So, do I select the hand itself?
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm trying to do it without doing the gun. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Doing it. Take that!
I would hope that they give you a window of...
Opportunity.
Yeah, I would hope so, but...
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that found... Oh, okay. The pistol.
Okay, well, we already...
Presented.
Yeah. Did it.
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Yeah, you got me. That's fine. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it is not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry!
Larry.
Just throw out Larry Butz.
Yeah.
I would say Miss Hart or the victim himself. But I don't want to get in trouble. We have one explanation point.
Right, but Lotta was not close enough. Like, I really...
Yeah, I suppose that would be.
I mean, because it was foggy.
Right,
And...
yeah. So I'd say the victim himself because we're making jokes about how he killed himself. Not jokes, but
well,
like
and
with
Edgeworth. And Edgeworth was like, I thought he might have shot himself. He was really confused.
Right. So the victim himself?
Do you want me to double check so that
Yes.
you can feel safer? Okay.
Just in
I'll
case, because it's
double-check.
one explanation point.
Yes.
It was totally Larry, guys. Totally. Sacrifice Larry to Gourdy. Why Larry?
Yeah, it's the victim himself.
Okay.
There you go. Now you have peace of mind.
I do. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Da-na-na.
Order, order. So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Miss. But suicide is out of the question.
What? What?
The examination of the victim's body reveals the distance in which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
Then why the fuck would it have been Edgeworth? Because he was a foot away from him. You can fuck off, Von Karma. A meter? That's 3 feet. Oh, is it? No. No, it's not. What?
There's no way it could have been suicide.
Is it really 3 feet? But either way, that looked like a foot. Anyway. I have feels.
Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide,
Autopsy
Autopsy
report updated. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I
Yeah?
would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. I swear if you object.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Bitch.
Oh, snap.
December 26, 1:15 p.m. Court. Defendant. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. That was a close one. Hey. Don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? What happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Not the time.
Yeah, not the time, Phoenix. Come on.
Look, I'm going to go check on Maya.
Look, I love you.
I love you.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. Jerk. I feel like that was a
Love
hint.
him, Phoenix.
I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course she didn't see
Those are lies.
Yeah, true. Of course she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition added to the court record. Disposition. To be continued.
Did it.
Oh my god.
Save. Yes.